As far as artwork, Muhammad basically had a couple of different drawings that he would do. You would often see the picture of cliffs, and he had a ship that would be going through the cliffs. And I asked Muhammad at one point, why the cliffs and the ship? You don't like water, you don't swim, why this picture? And he said, the ship represents life. And I looked at him and he said, the cliffs also represent life. He said, you know, there's hurdles, there's obstacles, but you gotta keep going. And oftentimes you would see a little lighthouse on the top of the little cliffs or mountains, and he'd say, you always look for the ray of hope. There's always a beacon. There's always someone showing you the way. And so I became very fond of that picture. He would also do a lot of pictures of airplanes. Sometimes they were jets, sometimes they were airplanes. Usually when they were jets, there were pictures of planets and stars. And he said, it represents me going around the world. He says, I feel like I'm oftentimes, you know, above the world looking down. When it came to airplanes, he was often looking at down below at sometimes a serene setting. He would have a little house and trees and hills, and he said, it's me in the air looking down below and just seeing a home. And he loved doing that one. Probably the most he made of, and again, that probably comes into the punting, is the many, many hundreds of dots that he would put on a piece of paper with a boxing ring in the middle. And there would always be two people, and he would often put it as Ali and Frazier, but sometimes there was a third person that would be the referee. Sometimes it was in black and white. Sometimes he would spend hours doing things in color. He liked to draw a lot. When we were in the office, we would have a set amount of signatures we would have him do a day. Because you gotta remember, not only did he have contractual signings to do, but he signed a lot for charities. So whether charities were sending things to him or he was signing the big posters to go to them. But after he was through with that, and we would do a specific time so that he wasn't overwhelmed and no one else in the office was overwhelmed, he would take a picture, a plain piece of paper, or he might take a shopping bag, or he might take a garbage bag, whatever was convenient and whatever he felt like, and he would just continue to listen what was going on around him and in the office, listening to conversation and doodling. And you would find him doodling in the hotels while we were waiting to go someplace. He would just pick up a piece of paper and start to doodle.